Now in today's video we are talking about adrenal fatigue. I will share my personal story with you of how I recovered from adrenal fatigue and also share a plan that can help you restore yours. This plan has also helped one of our clients, Erica, recover from her adrenal fatigue, plus also lose excess weight, balance her hormones and be able to return back to her business, to multiply her income and live her best life. So let's get started. Hey, Yulia Talbot here, and together with my husband Paul Talbot, we're certified holistic nutritionists with over 12 years of experience helping you create optimal health and optimize your adrenal glands and your hormones and your gut health, and finally find a plan that can sustain you. So let's dive into the tools that can help your adrenal glands to reset themselves. So the first one, as nutritionist, of course I'm going to talk about nutrition, but not from a generic point of view that you need to exclude processed food and you need to eat less sugar and you need to drink more water. You know that's already right. I'm going to talk about a specific plan that you will need to implement to help you move forward. And by the way, nutrition is a very specific thing. It's not just about eating more blueberries in your diet, eating more fruit in your diet. It's also about what you are not eating that matters. And if you are on a plan that, let's say, is lacking carbohydrates, is loaded with a lot of protein and fat from different sources, food sources, whether it's animal or plant food sources, you need to optimize that. You need to understand that you are going through a stage where your body needs a lot of support. And during that stage, your nutrition is going to play a majorly important role in not only helping you cleanse your body and detoxify your body, but also rebuilding your body the right way. In order to restore your adrenal glands, you need to eat sufficient amount of carbohydrates and you need to balance your nutrition. So think about lighter to digest foods, smoothies and fruits and greens and salads, and also some cooked plant foods options that sit well with you, that do not drain you of your vital energy. So that is important. So the first step is nutrition, and the second step is making sure that your body is optimized in terms of its nutrients. And if you are going through adrenal repair and restoration and your adrenal glands need nourishment, you want to do some basic blood work every 3 to 6 months to see where you're at, if anything needs to be corrected. So you want to assess your folate levels, your B12 levels, your vitamin D levels. Obviously you want to test your cortisol, and that is going to be both blood test cortisol and saliva cortisol levels. And some of the other nutrients that are also important are zinc and selenium, and you can either get them by eating more foods, zinc rich and selenium rich foods like pumpkin seeds or Brazil nuts, or you can supplement those two. So the third step is seeing where else your body is out of balance, because you see, adrenal glands do not function just by themselves separately. We have systems in our body that work together. And if your thyroid and hormones are out of balance, your adrenals will also be affected. And especially in case of thyroid and Hashimoto's, adrenal fatigue also often comes with it as a symptom of it. With hormonal imbalances like estrogen dominance or PCOS, or if you've got other hormonal challenges that you are going through, fatigue comes as a symptom of it. So if you've got something else out of balance in your body, you need to work on bringing it into balance, because that is still going to be part of your adrenal optimization plan. Now the next one is an important one, and how much should you move when you're restoring your adrenal glands? And that will very much depend on where you're at with your adrenal restoration journey. So for some people, just sleeping might be what they need at that particular stage. They need to replenish their adrenals, and it's almost like going to a bank account and putting deposit into it in order to see your account grow. So at a certain stage, you might just need to focus on a lot more rest and gentle walks. And then that's how I personally approached my adrenal restoration. To start with, after a big crash, I was just walking, and then I started to include postnatal workouts, not because I was recovering after giving birth, but because they were just simple to do and easy to do, and I could just follow them with ease. And then I started to add more and more exercise, and then I switched to Pilates, and then I started to include a little bit of strength training, and then I started to include some running, and slowly but surely I worked myself from being nearly bedridden with fatigue to running a complete marathon and a triathlon. So start with where you are at and slowly rebuild yourself, because exercise is a hugely important aspect of things. You should not do exercise if you've got compromised adrenal glands for adrenal health, but you need to find what works for you, and you need to rebuild your body enough in order to be able to start exercising, because exercise is absolutely crucial to your health, to your bone health, to your muscular health, to your brain health, to your mental health, to the health of your hormones. It has so many benefits. You need to build yourself up to it. So your goal can be to first address your adrenal issues and then go to a place where you can start building your fitness. So the next one is understanding your limitations, and do not compare your limitations to someone else's limitations. Do not compare you in your mid-30s, 40s, 50s to some Instagram influencer who is in her 20s and have never had kids and have never, gone through that stage of life. So do not compare yourself to other people in their situations. You need to follow your path. And in order to follow your path, you need to connect with your body, what's right for you, what works for you. And that takes a little bit of time in terms of cleansing and purifying and detoxifying and choosing the right diet and understanding what works for your specific health situation. When we work with our clients, we help them go through that transition and transformation, because it is very important. It's an important platform for you to then start growing and building your health and building your life and building your finances and your marriage and your family life and all of that, and your personal life and so forth. So it is an important foundation. So as you are going through transition, respect it as something as just vitally important part of your connection with yourself, your communication with yourself, where you will know what sends you out of balance, what burns you out, what makes you feel exhausted, what makes you crash, and you are able to optimize it in order to thrive in your life during the stage of life that you are going through right now, and then during the stage of your life that you will go in the future as well. So that connection with yourself, that communication with yourself is so vitally important. This is why if you still into yo-yo dieting and just starting and stopping things, and you haven't created that solid foundation for yourself, you absolutely need to do that. So personally, I've been on the same diet plan, foods with modifications, but it's the same overall lifestyle plan for over 12 years. I'm not bouncing back and forth. I'm not doing yo-yo diets. I don't do weight loss, crash diets, cutting calories, cutting carbs. I don't do any of that. So my body is in a place where it knows that it's going to be nourished and nurtured whatever stage of life I'm going through. Okay, so what is the next step? If you want to optimize your adrenal health and your hormones, and you need help with it, you understand that you've got your busy career, you've got your busy life, you can't just have enough time to learn everything. You want help with optimizing the health aspect of things. Let's hop on a free 15-minute call. Let's see if we might be able to help you. We'll assess your situation and see what is the best plan for you and how we can help you inside our private coaching program. So the link for that is on the screen, vibewithhealth.com/apply, and in the comment section below. In the next video, I'm talking about adrenal fatigue myths that you must absolutely avoid on your healing journey. See you there.